So guess what game I played today? It says it down there in the title. That's right, I played the second part of The Wolf Among Us, and my God, is that game brilliant. Basically, if you don't know what The Wolf Among Us is, I'm going to tell you right now, because I need to spread the word for this, because it's so cool. If you're a gamer, you probably know what it is. If you're a gamer and you don't know what it is, I'm going to tell you right now. Basically, it's this an episodic video game, and it's developed by Telltale Games. And it's based on the Fables comics, which I've talked about. I think I've talked about before. And basically the storyline is it's like fairy tale characters have moved to modern day New York, and you play as the sheriff of this place called Fabletown, and you're the big bad wolf. You're a big B wolf. You're like the big bad wolf in human form. And you can basically, the whole point of the game is that a lot of it isn't your standard fight, kill bad guys, that kind of thing. A lot of it is conversation. You choose what you're going to say in the game, and this affects the conversation you're having, and depending on the character, depending on the circumstance, depending on stuff, this changes relationships between different characters, how they treat you later on in the game, that kind of thing. And it carries on because the game is released every few months. Like there was like a 3-month, 4-month wait between episodes 1 and 2. Episode 2 only came out today, and basically this carries on. Like there's some things that will change the game in subtle ways, so characters are treated differently. Other choices you make will change the game in massive ways and lead you down a whole different story, and it just changed the way. And the great thing about this character is you can kind of choose how to play him. You can make him like a really nice person who just tries his best to get things right, or you can play him as an absolutely psychotic lunatic and just go mental with it. I play kind of in the middle. I have kind of rules I set down. Like I will, if I don't like a character, like if a character, there's like certain characters are absolute, scumbags, and I will just let loose on them. But like characters, I know, like your friendly characters, I won't be rude to them. I will try my best to help them. Those are basically the rules I play by. Again, even if you set these rules to yourself, you can break them if you want, and you can like, you do have moments where you're like, will I rip this guy's arm off? I think I'm gonna rip this guy's arm off. And there is actually literally a bit near towards the end of the first episode where you have a choice whether to rip a guy's arm off or not. I chose to do it because he really pissed me off, and it's okay. He's Grentel. It's part of the story. It's really cool, and if you are a gamer, it's on PS3 and I think Xbox 360. If you don't have this game, get it now. It's only download at the moment. I think they're going to do physical copies once the entire game's out, but they release episodes. Every episode is roughly about 2 hours long, and I play through them. Like, I don't do this with any video game, but I will play through like the whole episode in one go, and it's just, and I've loved the I read the comics. I've read the first 3 volumes, and I read those before I started playing the game. Actually, no, I read the first 2 volumes before I started playing the game, and I read the third one between the 2 episodes, and it's just the characters and the way the art's just really cool, and the art style of it is really good as well. It really fits in with the comics, and the voice acting is brilliant. It's a really fun, great game, a really different type of game as well. And if you haven't had a go of it yet, do, because I think you really should familiarise yourself with Telltale Games, because the next project they're working on after season 2 of The Walking Dead is a Game of Thrones game, hopefully in this kind of conversational mode, because that would really fit in with Game of Thrones. That's not to say there isn't action and fights and stuff. There is, and they're really well played. It's not just press X to hit, press square to defend yourself. It's, you need to put things up and react in certain ways, and it's just really cool. If you haven't played The Wolf Among Us yet, go play The Wolf Among Us. And I just don't mean that from a gaming standpoint, I mean that like from a storytelling standpoint. The story is great. There's this whole mystery about who's murdering people. We're only 2 episodes in. There's 5 episodes, so we're 2 episodes in. We already know who the murderer is. I do anyway. Well, I think you do. And it's great because like it's a detective story, and you can kind of piece together the clues before the game tells you what they are, and you can, it's so good. It's great. It's great. If you haven't played it, play it now. It's fantastic. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.